And that's the reason why we thought we'd pick up this topic of agentic AI and spend some time with a very, very good panel here to get their thoughts on how they believe the agentic AI adoption is transforming the ecosystem. Where are the opportunities? What could be probably the new business models, and so on?
From a definition standpoint, obviously, we refer agentic AIs to as AI systems that can make autonomous decisions, interact with the environment, and adapt to new situations.
I do think, especially the agentic AI, which is now made sure whatever we were doing as a chatbot can really be plugged into autonomous workflows, decision-making, reasoning models. I think definitely it's a game changer. Now, is it a silver bullet? Will it solve all the problem? I don't know yet. I don't think so.
And one way to look at agentic in this context is, it's kind of like the perfect marriage of conversational AI or really conversational intelligence and generative AI.
It's a subject, right? And we need to cover that when we talk about agentic AI. But given that, right, and the value that brings on the table as of today, clearly it's good. There's so many use cases: functional, horizontal, vertical. Where do you see, maybe the top use cases as per you, where agentic AI will probably begin its adoption, or where it stands today?
Heavy focus on efficiency gains. That's where most of the work is happening. Now, customer satisfaction is another place, right? This is where, because of the natural way these LLMs speak with you, customer satisfaction is becoming better. And the process automation that we're all being focused on, that's an area where agentic workflows are taking a lot of shape.
Agentic moves a needle in the sense that, you don't have to tell AI how to do the task now. You don't have to give it kind of that scripted workflow to complete the task. It just needs to be told what the desired outcome is. And much like a human being, that AI will then reason and determine using things like the conversational intelligence I talked about, how to best reach that desired outcome.
On the financial services side, we are looking at agents that are being used to autonomously monitor transaction patterns across retail commercial banking and make independent decisions about which transactions to flag, approve, or investigate. So all the major banks are looking at that today.
Number one, do you see agentic AI needing a very different architecture, or is it a subset within the AI, so we're going to see similar challenges, right?
You can fundamentally change the architecture, but you should not. That's kind of how I will put it, right? Today, many companies are starting to focus on agentic AI as a separate stream of work, but we believe, and I personally believe, the future is what I call as intelligent architecture. That's a confluence of both rule-based and reason-based logics.
From what I'm seeing, talking to companies, building agents, as we've kind of historically done, is the easy part. Anybody can do that. The challenge when agentic comes into play is orchestrating multiple agents. And that's where it becomes really complicated. And so, we're seeing, for example, kind of the evolution of DevOps into more of agent ops, kind of the agent ops expertise, where you're able to kind of orchestrate those agents